Taurus, thank you all for joining me. It is so good to have you here. We are going to be doing February 2024 reading. I'm going to pull a couple of oracle cards, then we'll do some clarifiers with tarot, and then we'll wrap up the reading with tea leaf cards. For some reason, I want to do 4 oracle cards for you today. So let's see what kind of messages we'll get there. And again, thank you all so much for being here. Let's go ahead and get started. We have traveling lightly, simplify your life. Some of you could be thinking about changing the direction of your life altogether. And in order for you to do that, you have to leave everything that no longer has room in your life behind. Narrow pathway. Tread thoughtfully. So some of you could be making plans for the future. That's the energy that I'm feeling. And there's a lot of roadblocks or mind blocks that is going on around it, but we'll take a look at the energy a little bit further in just a moment. We have protected by angels. You are cherished by the angels. Obviously, throughout all trials and tribulations, you are protected, Taurus. And navigating by the stars, follow your bliss. So somebody needs guidance, and we're going to take a look and see what that is and what the guidance is about and how you are going to receive it. All right, let me make sure you all can see the cards, because sometimes there's a glare, sometimes there's the screen that cuts out, but there you go. Traveling lightly, simplify your life. You have Ace of Pentacles. You are on the way to a completely different life. You are in the way to completely changing everything around you. This could be job. This could be, some of you could be starting a course of study, enrolling in university, taking other learning platform courses. But you want, I feel, a lot of ambition, passion, and desire to be in a different place in life. But you cannot take all your baggage with you, Taurus. You absolutely cannot. Nobody can. So in order for you to do that, in order for you to achieve it, you have to decide what is the most important for you. What takes precedence in your life? What are you taking in that new life with you? Because there is a lot of opportunities that are coming your way, and you have to be open to it. But right now there is a lot of clutter. I'm not saying that applies for everybody, but somebody has something that they need to leave behind in order for them to move forward. And in this case, this message is for you if you're the one that looking to improve your life. Let's go ahead and clarify that. We have 5 of Swords, we have the Magician, and we have the Page of Wands. Oh yes, you definitely could be traveling. Some of you could be, you taking a chance at something, and it's something you've never done before. I'm feeling the energy as what the heck, I'm gonna try it. The worst that's gonna happen is I'm not gonna succeed. So some of you are just going for it. However, there is a lot of worries and anxiety that's happening around this change. Like, it's stressing you out. You can't decide what you need to eliminate. Some of you are aware of the fact that there is a lot of baggage that does not need to be there. It's weighing heavily. It's like a backpack full of bricks. So you're trying to decide how many bricks you need to take out of that backpack in order for you to be able to make it the rest of the way. But worry not, Taurus, you have a Magician with the Ace of Pentacles over here. And you are creating, I'm hearing you're going to be creating your own way of doing things. You creating your own path. You able to utilize the tools that are available to you. Your wits, your logic, your determination, your intuition. So everything combined, it's like alchemy. I'm almost feeling the temperance energy, because that's what alchemy is, but in this case it's magician. You like creating a perfect potion for yourself right now, in order for you to complete the rest of the way. But with a page of wands, you could be traveling. This could be a travel job, or you are completely cutting ties with somebody. But I'm seeing a lot of you walking away from the old beliefs, old relationships, old people, jobs, situations, however that applies in your life, in order for you to move forward. Next, we have narrow pathway, Seven of Pentacles. With the Seven of Pentacles, you have Nine of Cups, you have the Hierophant, and you have the Queen of Wands. So yes, some of you could be traveling. Some of you could be trying different ways to get the results, but you haven't been successful. And in this case, what it's telling me is you could have tried all the traditional ways, all the basic steps that everybody else takes. In this case, the unconventional way is needed, and that's where the Queen of Wands comes in. You could also be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, who will be able to provide you that, who will be able to guide you, or who will be able to give you an advice. I'm also getting a mother figure for some of you who have a mother who is very talented, smart, financially successful, and independent, a firecracker with a very strong backbone. She might be giving you advice, but in order for you to get to Nine of Cups, the Seven of Pentacles, and Hierophant, you have to try an unconditional way to get where you need to be. If you're trying to get a job, it has to be you have to be open to different fields. Let's say you can't just be applying for one particular position. Maybe you need to broaden your horizons, and then you'll start seeing the results. You will be able to elevate yourself in the career at that time, but you have to try some unconventional ways of getting there. Some of you are literally building a new house that you're going to live in, and you're getting impatient that it's been taking so long for it to get built. But in this case, you have to be patient. You may be sitting and literally watching paint dry, but you got to be patient. Things will come. You cannot rush those things. You have to tread thoughtfully. You could also be put in a situation where I'm hearing watch your mouth. So don't offend anybody, or just watch what you say around certain people, because sometimes things can get twisted, and also things can be taken in completely out of context, or absolutely the wrong way, and not the way that you intend them to come out. And we all know how people like to do that. Next, you have protected by angels. You are cherished by the angels. You have Eight of Pentacles. You have Queen of Cups. You have a lot of talent. Some of you are very, very artistic. Very artistic. You draw, paint. Some of you could be sculptors. Like there's a lot of creative talent that's inside of you, but I don't feel like you've been recognized for it, or you've been able to apply that talent in a way that it benefits you. So you're trying to figure out Four of Swords, Four of Pentacles, and Nine of Pentacles. So you're trying to figure out whether you need to, some of you could be deciding for a job, whether you need to stay where you at, or you need to go to get to your Nine of Pentacles, to get your financial stability, financial fulfillment, financial independence. with the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Swords, it is very, very random, but it came through. You could be having a disagreement with somebody. Feeling mostly either a friend or a sister or a mother. Because they're sitting here looking at opposite directions in the two different polarities. They're in completely opposite sides. And Queen of Swords could be not happy, or there's something going to be surrounding that Queen of Swords. Typically, she's very clear-minded, clear-headed individual, but in this case, there's going to be some kind of, she's very unsettled. Let me go ahead and clarify that. And in this case, navigating by the stars could be coming through, where you are looking to find a solution. You're going to be guided to find a solution in a situation. It could be your mother. Yes, right now you're absolutely not seeing anything. It could also be your spouse. Some of you are going to be walking away during the argument. Not, let's say, it's going to be a breakup type of walking away. No, it's, I'm going to walk away because this argument is not going anywhere. Like, you're not able to. For some reason, I'm getting Queen of Cups, which in this case could be you, or most sensitive and emotional side of you. You won't be able to get through to Queen of Swords, and you have to walk away. It's going to be you, Taurus, that would be walking away in the argument. Another message that I'm getting from this situation is you could be stuck in between, in the midst of an argument between two people. It could be your spouse and your mother, or your friend and your mother, or two of your friends. However that applies in your life, take it as it resonates. But you could be stuck like a middleman, which is not always it's never a good place to be. They have to figure it out on their own. So if this is the situation for you, then I would definitely get out of that. But the solution will come for those two people, whether it's you in this situation and somebody else, or those are two separate parties that are going to have the argument. You have to look past that. I'm hearing you have to look past that, and you have to know that you will be guided out of the situation. For some of you, it could be severely explosive argument, and you just have to walk away and maybe not talk to a person for a while. But that's the energy that I'm getting. But with the Three of Wands, you'll be able to move forward, whether with that person or separately by yourself, because right now you're stuck in this unhealthy pattern with this person. Yes, Queen of Wands, there could be a mediator coming through for you. Or this needs to be approached in a very decisive matter. Like, you will have to make a decision in this case in order for you to get this resolved. Let's see what are the messages do I have for you today, Taurus. But over here in this situation, I'm getting you're going to be the Queen of Wands at the end of this. Or there could be an absolutely completely different resolution to this situation. This, for some of you, could be a dispute with your colleague or a boss, like something you're not going to agree with, and you're not going to see eye to eye, and neither one of you is going to want to give in. So either somebody else is going to come in and break it up and make a decision for you, or you will be the Queen of Wands, and you're just going to make a decision and stick with it. But there's going to be guidance that's coming your way. Yes, and in the end, you're going to be successful. It's going to turn in your favor. Let's go ahead and pull you some tea leaf cards and see what events might come your way in the month of February. It is a very moving month for all the readings that I've done. Lots of transformation, lots of changes. You have a dragon. Beware of self-delusion. So especially with the Eight of Swords, typically that is a delusional card for me. I would approach any situation, don't wear emotion on your sleeve, I'm hearing. And I would approach every situation by taking a step back and just logically and rationally looking at the facts. You have frying pan, trouble, accusations. Again, this could be related to the argument between two people, so I would definitely watch your back and just protect yourself. You are protected by spirits, by angels, but I would definitely protect yourself and watch what you say, especially around people that are not very sincere. And you have the key, successful outcome to your problem. So there you go, Taurus, ending on a high and positive note. I love that for you. And that is all I have for the month of February 2024. Thank you all so much for being here. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.